Hi, this is Sonsonmushi. Looking forward to hang out with you guys. And this is going to be a pick a card reading. I'm just plugging in my charger real quick. Pick a card reading on Twin Flame check-in. Just seeing how you're doing, how your Twin Flame is doing. First I'll keep talking to you guys first before I set it up and clean while I talk. So yeah, it'll just kind of be an energy check-in on what you're up to. Not just... Well, yeah, we'll do both. We'll do, like, how you're feeling about the connection, like, on your own. How your twin flame is feeling about the connection on their own. I'll be looking at this through the perspective that you, the viewer, is the Divine Feminine, and then the other person is Divine Masculine. But if you identify as Divine Masculine and I'm speaking to you as Divine Feminine, just swap them. So when I see Emperor card, that means you're Divine Masculine, but let's say that's supposed to be you, then that's like your Divine Feminine, if you get what I mean. So just swap whatever, if that's how you resonate. I just want to mention that just in case that's how you guys feel about yourself with the energy. Because really it's kind of just, it's almost like the same thing. It's just kind of just like picking one and the other. I mean, there's energetic, like, differences of what it like means, I guess, but overall, ultimately what matters is that there's you, there's another person, and we're gonna do some energy check-ins on how you're both doing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do first how you're feeling just with like life itself, you know, like with what you're up to, you know, not regarding your twin flame, and then also regarding your twin flame. Also, there's like an orange light that keeps popping up, and orange is my twin flame's color, so that's really sweet. Ooh, an orange dot, come back. That's awesome. Wow. Ooh, I can move it around. Orange dot on my third eye. That's really cool. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know if I was super clear on all that, but yeah, pick a card. My storage space is low, so I might end up making multiple videos, so just click the timestamp or the link below. And I really love this orange dot. That's beautiful. Wow, that's a big synchronicity. By the way, I started this video at 2:21 p.m. If that's a synchronicity for you guys, it is for me. It just so happened that that's when I got home after dropping my friend off from work, and there's this orange dot in my camera. I sure hope it shows up in the video. I think it will, and I'm like watching myself like play around with the camera and moving it. Woo! Okay, this is a donation-based service, so if anyone is wanting and able to, I appreciate all donations, but of course, your support it just makes all the difference, so stick around, you know, feel free to watch this video. Hopefully you get some messages out of it. I offer donation-based readings as well. Once again, you don't have to donate to receive a reading, you just need to reach out, whether through email, through Facebook, or through Instagram, and all that's in my description below. I have a video on like what my reading is, like what to expect, or if you need to give me any sort of information, there's a video on that. But you can ask me any questions or I can clarify. Just reach out with a short like, hey, I want to kind of like get this reading process in. How does this work? And I'd love to just, I'll reply to you and kind of sort of explain sort of that means to me. I don't know if you guys are as excited about this orange dot as I am, but I am very happy about it. I actually created an orange light through the shadow when I was dropping my friend off earlier. I did record a video. There's one where I create a rainbow through my shadow, so I can show you guys that video. I'll upload it here, and then just imagine like today, but it was just only orange and not rainbow, and it was like the same concept. But yeah, if you guys are curious about that, I might just put that on my YouTube channel. I love this orange dot though. Okay, if you pick reading 1, that is the Stillbite and Chabazite. It's 2 in 1. So this is reading number 1. Numero uno. Reading number 2 is the Thompsonite and Chabazite. So they both have Chabazite in them. It's got this little snowball of crystal inside right there in the little crevice or hole. It's a pretty cool crystal. Chabazite and Thompsonite. And then reading number 3 is this orange crystal that I'm wearing. So I'll just be channeling this through me. And you know, if you want an item that's not on me for reading 3, we have literally an orange or a tangerine, whatever you want to call this. But yeah, we're gonna get started. Just click the timestamp or the link below. Hello orange dot again. And yeah, let's get started. Now, I was thinking about putting on music, but I think I'm okay. I think I am okay this time. If you guys don't mind, I'll be hanging out over here so you can see me. So we're going to get started with reading number 1. I am thinking of using this deck, even though it's a dark deck. So contemplation, you are in contemplation mode and on top of your emotions at this time. I think you're resting and preparing to really dive into the material world. It's kind of like emotionally and mentally you're centering, you're balancing that, and you're ready to put a focus on it. So focusing in on, if we're going to go with like masculine, feminine, balancing out your masculine energy and moving forward. So that's the energy I get for you. The 4 of Swords, and let me find that card again, the Father of Cups. So I'm just going to leave those cards out, and there's the Father of Swords. So that's just an energetic match right there. So I'll just actually put that out here. And their energy, okay, so 4 cards each, and you get the 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles to me is, you've got a system that's really intertwined right now. Your work system, your daily life, you're getting it, the pieces are fitting together. So you've manifested the beginning to getting ready to put in the extra step of like building something. You need another 4 of Pentacles, so to speak, to connect and put in that effort for the dedication in the material world. But this is also regarding your twin flame. So I see this as you have your 4 of Pentacles ready, kind of hoping that they have their 4 of Pentacles ready, your twin flame, and that you can both come together with the 8 of Pentacles, which in this deck, the keyword, how this is the 3 of Pentacles and the keywords reach out. The 8 of Pentacles is the dedicated effort. So I do see that energy a lot. So let's see what their energy is like right now. Their energy right now is the Hierophant. They've learned a lot. There's some sort of key that has unlocked within them that they're like, ah. And literally like this crow, they're like, ah, like call it, like kind of calling out, maybe into the universe even, that they've learned a lot. They're implementing this into the 3D world. They've changed their schedule based off of the lessons they've learned. I say that because I saw this stick out. Wait, where'd it go? I don't know how this one stuck out. Where did it go? I just saw it. I'm so sorry. I thought I saw the root chakra, but oh, hey, it's right here. It fell there. So yeah, root chakra. They're implementing that into the 3D world. So you're both in the 3D world right now, very much dedicating your time and efforts really well. You know, you've done a lot of contemplating and done a lot of healing, to the point where you're kind of on top of your emotions. You kind of overcome this mountain that you knew you had to work on, and you did it, and so now you have clear thoughts, you've got clear direction, and you've got everything. I think the term is called, you've got your ducks in a row. And so they've learned a lot of lessons. They have gone through a transformation. Something big happened. So your twin flame has died and transformed. I can say from my own resonating, like for me, that I have also transformed. So maybe you guys out there listening experience a transformation too, and you maybe, like, you know, with this, like, you were just doing your own thing and suddenly you had to overcome your emotions and get on top, and that was your transformation, kind of releasing. So your transformation was more like releasing some sort of energies. There might have, I feel like for them as well, but it was definitely like very intense for them too, with this lightning bolt behind, because it had to unlock a key, and the key for opening that, like, kind of ripped their, like, shell open. It could have been even physically painful for their transformation, whereas I feel for us, it was more mentally and emotionally releasing and more feel good versus pain. But both transformations nonetheless. And so their other energies is the star. So they're in alignment. They feel this transformation happened, and now they feel like they are a phoenix who have risen from the ashes. And so they're in alignment with what they want to be doing, starting with the root chakra, working their whole way through all their chakras. They realize by balancing out the root of their issue, balancing out for security and feeling really grounded and stable, they can grow from there and work on their feelings and their will. I'm just going through the chakras and their like universal love for themselves. This is all about the self as well, of course. And then being able to communicate and using that communication by channeling your inner knowing. And through the inner knowing is because we are all connected through the crown. So I feel like they're doing a whole lot of that for some reason. And so, yeah, so with the root chakra being the start, that's a lot of different perspectives. You know, you can work on your security, or you can work on self-love, or your inner wisdom, you know, your third eye, or just how you feel and taking action, or what you can do with the solar plexus chakra. So they're kind of split between multiple pieces, and they have to put all these wands in the same direction now. So they're going through some conflict right now. They're going through some challenges with their day-to-day life as well, even though they've balanced a lot of things out for themselves. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting separately, like the journeys that you guys have been on. And now I just want to draw 4 cards for connective energy. So connective energy. Well, let's just see. What are you sort of bringing forward? What kind of action may you take in terms of this connection? So your action is the 4 of Wands. It seems as though you are bringing your energy towards wanting to come together. The 4 of Wands. It's waiting for these pieces to all realign so that the lines match these lines. Think of that as this puzzle piece. So if you see all those lines going different ways, until they match the same ways, you won't have the same portal to one another. So that is something that is relying on them. But they are in alignment right now. They are with their destiny. So this is part of their alignment, having to figure this out. So let's see, their energy is the Daughter of Cups. The Daughter of Cups is the Page of Cups, which is working on that reflection, that self-love as well. I am going to read from the book for this. Where's the book? Oh, it's right here. And hey, the Daughter of Cups again, the Princess of Cups. This is about self-worth, self-love, self-care, self-nurture. This is working on their feminine energy, balancing that out. And with the feminine energy, will also bring in being able to speak and communicate how they feel about themselves, and in turn about the universe and you guys, us, that I'm doing this reading for. If that makes sense. So, Daughter of Cups, creative, emotional. Creative energy abounds from the Daughter of Cups. She's romantic, artistic, and easily inspired by her surroundings. A true dreamer by nature, she struggles to stay grounded or to deal with any harsh realities that come her way. So, conflict of any kind is very disturbing to this gentle creature. So this is the energy that is the action that's being taken. And I like that I read that because this is conflict. And so for the Daughter of Cups to be in alignment with herself, with this person, he, she, they, whatever, but I just mean herself because this Daughter of Cups. That's why I said that. But because for me, this is very much a he. But they have to get through these conflicts, and the conflicts have to resolve for the Daughter of Cups to feel at peace and able to look at all the energies. The Daughter of Cups, it said, has a challenge staying with grounded or whatever. So, or is that what it said? I forgot. Sorry, I need to look at this real quick. Cool, it's right here. Struggles to stay grounded, yes. So, that's funny because their energy of what they're doing really well with that I picked up was the root chakra. That's the one that they've got grounded, They're like, okay, I got this down. My 3D world, pretty good. So their energy is going to have to be letting that energy flow up through the rest of their chakras, like I was saying, so that they can finish this rainbow in their reflection. Otherwise, all they're going to see is red, root chakra. They need to see all the colors in the rainbow, pretty much. So these are the actions being towards one another. So their action is feeling and balancing themselves more. Your energy is, you're pretty much at your energy. So whatever you're doing right now, the energy of action you're taking towards them is more or less the same. So I do see this as a period of waiting. Three of Swords and the World. So there's going to be some energies where you might feel a little tied up, while your thoughts may kind of hurt a little bit, just because you are feeling this union energy. You are feeling them a lot. And so that makes you feel a little tied up a bit. But Spirit is saying this cycle is being complete. You will complete it, but I also see it as they will complete this cycle. You're both going to complete it together. So I do see this as some form of communication. The Ten of Swords is finally about completing. This is the end. 10 becomes 1. 1 is clarity. Don't let the scariness of this card confuse you. It's just going to mean that this is going to become undone. So that is the energy that will take place for you. And for them, with cycling out and completing this full circle journey, comes the Lovers. So it does look like they want to come forward with some sort of offer of love for you guys. But with this conflict, it's a matter of time. I feel this is very soon. I feel this energy is pretty soon. So this is the Twin Flame reading. So if you guys kind of picked up on that, this is kind of like, yes, life, but it's also sort of directed towards the Twin Flame connection itself. And this is definitely more connective energies of what your life stuff, how that's reflecting into how you feel about this Twin Flame connection at this time. So I do see hope and joy and feeling the 5D union versus the 3D union, but realizing the 3D union, your thoughts are still stuck, you're still not with them, and then putting that together is going to be another, just how they went through a transformation, you may have to go through another period of a final release sort of pain, and then that'll clear up. And during that time, that all occurs because they are working on balancing themselves out, reflecting and feeling this connection, and sharing that really. Oh, the Sun right below that. Yeah, harmony, positivity, union, partnership. So with this is the Princess of Cups. The reason why it's good that they're feeling good about themselves is because when that happens, naturally they feel good about the universe, because you are the universe, they are the universe, you know? So when you feel good about yourself, the universe feels good about itself. So them feeling good is sharing that love with you. That does not necessarily mean they'll communicate that in the 3D, but in the 5D, you might be feeling that they're feeling pretty good about you and themselves and the universe and everything. The most important thing to me, though, is that they feel good about themselves, that we're all feeling good about ourselves. And so with that comes a cycle complete, that maybe before they didn't know which direction to go, but now they do. And the direction they want to go is the Lovers. So that's reading number 1. Woo! That's the Stillbite and Chapazite. So I hope you guys liked those messages. Hope they resonate with you. Sending love and light. Didn't use a whole lot of decks. It's just my storage space. In the future, once I can afford a camera, which you guys could very much help me out with, I'd appreciate it. It's something I'm passionate about. I want to go full-time with this, so I want my videos to get better and better. And eventually I'll be able to get editing software when I can get a new computer. But this is very long-term goals, so it'll be a while, but sit tight. The final message is, I feel for those of you who chose reading 1, you probably still have fears about this anyways. Work on releasing those fears. Do affirmations. Here's some of mine. I am proud of myself. I am proud of who I am. I choose happiness and abundance. I am capable and I am resourceful. I choose love. I choose balance. I am a healer. I heal myself and all within the universe. I have so much money. I earned it. I am strong. I am safe. This one really helps me a lot. But yeah, I forgot what I was going with that. Oh, with your fears. So think of affirmations that can help you with your fears, if you're having any. I say that because I see the 9 of Swords on the back. So yeah, sending love and light. Appreciate all the support from you guys. Hope to hear from you soon, or if you're going to be here for reading 2, awesome. If not, that's cool too. Peace out. So, we're going to get started with reading number 2. This is the Chabazite and the Thompsonite. So, let's kind of do more or less the same sort of situation. I feel like I want to use this deck as well as this deck, oddly enough. So, okay, this one's going to come out. This is going to be your energy. This is their energy. Your energy. Their energy. Your energy. Their energy. I'm feeling like I want to still draw 4 cards. Okay. And then we're going to have some connective energy right down here. And we'll see if I end up using another deck for this. Not sure yet. So, this will be a clarifier if I need to think more. 5 of Swords. So you've had the 5 of Swords energy. With the Master card. With Control. With Moving On. This is an intense energy for you. But ultimately one that is going to benefit you greatly. They are in Take the Lead, 3 of Wands, planning. They are in Solar Plexus, focusing on what they can do. 4 of Swords, contemplating. 4 of Wands, joy and stability, coming together, stabilizing. So this is the energy they are in. So right now, this is more so just the energy regarding the twin flame connection, less so about your life. So we're going to do both readings. So I'm going to focus in on this one first. Let's see how you're doing, how you're both doing just with your surroundings, because as important as the connection is, I also feel very importantly is just how you are doing. So right now you're in a very decisive energy. Right now you are on a new journey. You are, then even with your life, you are still being constantly kind of reminded of this person, and there's an opportunity that you are not seeing yet, but once you look up and once things brighten a little more, you'll feel that opportunity and you will be able to move on. So they are juggling. They are also stepping away, moving on, focusing on, they're going to find their own cups. So they're going through a period of healing and freeing themselves, and they want to come, we get a match. This is pretty important. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. They do want to come forward with this offer of love. You are their queen, king and queen. You guys are a match, basically, is all I mean from that. And then the Knight of Cups. And so it's a matter of them looking at this cup, trying to, manifest an offer, but it's like you're not seeing the offer. So they're looking at you in the reflection. They're like, come on, like they're focusing. And then you're just they just see you, you can't hear them, but if you could see into the cup, if you saw inside the cup, you would then see them looking at you. And so they're kind of like in their shows, so they're like, hey, they're shrunken, or they're trapped in a mirror. But then the main character's do, doing their hair, and they walk by and don't hear anything, and then we, the camera viewers, see them knocking on the window, get us out, or the mirror, get us out of here. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. So they're feeling you. They're trying to send you messages in the 5D perhaps, and it's you're not getting them. So really brief messages. But yeah, definitely feeling you're on a new journey, and and this journey has to do with thinking more logically, trying to be more decisive, almost a little bit cold, almost like you're kind of blocking out your heart a little bit. But with that new journey of or more rather, you were blocking out your heart and you caught onto that and you're I don't want to do this anymore, but it hurts. And so Spirit is kind of seeing this as hey, a lot of times this didn't turn out so good. Turned out 5 of Swords way, that nobody won. Your heart got a little bit caged a bit, but the truth is you are very strong. You are healing through this, and you will be able to step away and move on. In this period of feeling sad, I see you as like getting up and kind of just walking off, and then when you walk off, you create the 8 of Cups, another 4 of Cups, and then you both do that. You both step away, and I do see this as like an energy where you do come together, basically. And this is the end. This is the union type energy, or the action towards one another energy through after all of this. So they basically, what I see is that you have done reaching out before, and it right now is not like you just know that you did it. It didn't turn out, perhaps. Your heart got a little more caged, but you showed true strength. You figured out how to heal yourself, to release yourself from that, and you moved on. So what you are moving on from is your own caged heart. This is not, both of you with your 8 of Cups, this isn't about moving on and like, you know, like, oh, we moved on, like, you never come back. No, it's like you moved on from your hurt. You moved on from the past, and you moved away from the past. And with both of you moving away to the past, you like both end up in the present. And you're like, oh, hey, you're here in the present too? Me too. That's the energy. So I see that they now, the ball is in their court, you know, that they have the energy to take the lead and tap the ball back to you. I see that they do that, and then they like do that, they send something out, and they kind of just like anticipate that you're going to pick up on it. But you might not necessarily pick up on it with the 4 of Cups. But the 4 of Cups also promises eventually you look up, and then you do. This person will look up. So they've sent it out into the universe, and eventually you'll pick it up, and you'll be like, oh. And we'll see kind of what actions come from that. Yeah, I see this. They did invoke this with what they can do. They focused on who they are, what they can do. This is about can. That's like the affirmation with the solar plexus chakra. Like, I can do anything. I can send a text. I can wish. I can dream. I can think, contemplate, and feel the connection. I can breathe. So they're healing still, but rather more like resting and balancing out still. And so they're using their thoughts and realizing their thoughts are powerful. So they're like, okay, if my thoughts are powerful, let's see if I can manifest. Let's see if I can attract energy to me. And so joy and stability comes out. They see that they can. So what comes with this, the action they feel about towards you? Seek, the hermit. They're going to allow their energy to attract to you. What is your energy? Clarity of belief. Feeling that message, sending it out with your thoughts. So I see the future energy a lot as mentally communicating, spiritually communicating. Not so much as much in the 3D, but I'll go ahead and do a final message of actions towards one another with this deck. Spirit, please guide me through this. What are some actions for the future of this Twin Flame Collective for those who chose reading 2? So with you, the actions is having fun, joy, stability. That's funny. So perhaps some of you guys will be getting together, celebrating a bit. For them, 6 of Wands, they are going through a victorious feeling, like they got there. They figured out how to get to you, and how they got to you was by seeking, by letting your energies attract to one each other. You're both letting the magnets work itself out, you know? You both stepped away from the past, and then by doing so and raising both your vibrations, stabilizing out, honestly, and you having clarity towards the situation, feeling the joy of the connection, them like just allowing things to come to them because that's like what they are meant to do as this like kind of leader, as the 6 of Wands, where like they just kind of like, I don't know, feel like they're going on the walk of victory, you know? This is the energy I get, honestly. And so it does sound like coming together, also a bit in the 3D as well. This card, Strength. It's more so the connection, though. I'm going to be honest. Reading 2, this feels more so about the connection, feeling really, really good. I will ask Spirit. Spirit, is this about 3D union? We get the 10 of Pentacles, so it also is connected to that. So pretty good, yeah. So for some of you, you know, maybe they'll reach out. For some of you, or like you'll reach out to them, or you'll get together. For many of you, it might just be more spiritual, connecting and strengthening this bond. But yeah, in case you guys are wondering why I'm doing this reading, it's because I very much felt the union energy. Queen of Light 1111, she's super cool. She did a check-in that's the reading, by the way, Sending Love and Light, Peace Out. But she did a reading pretty much talking about how in the fall is a very powerful time right now, that like many of us will come into the union we've been like kind of thinking about a lot, sort of dreaming about. Oh, dreams. I had a dream today that I'm not going to share with you guys, but I had a dream and it was a really good dream. That's all I can say. But thank you so much. I hope that resonated with you guys. I appreciate all the support of any kind. Sending love and light. Talk to you guys soon, or see you for reading 3. Peace out. So, reading 3, I have a feeling that my storage space will run out. So I'm actually just going to cut this video off and put a link for the next video. So I'll see you guys over there in like 3 seconds, because oddly enough I can end the video and hit record again and it'll go another 30 minutes, but it still cuts out early. So yeah, talk to you all soon. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Again, I'm a donation-based service. I'm very serious about this, so if anyone is able to and wanting to, I appreciate your support. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Quoting one of my heroes, Jesse Kalen 777. Love you all for loving yourself. And peace out.